in what looks like the kale section here. And you know, as we all know, kale is a really super nutritious food. It's a dark leafy green. It's very low in calorie density and very high in nutrient density. But that doesn't mean that everything made from kale is really good. And this is just an example of how things can get a little distracted or off center. Because like here, now we have these kale chips and kale crunches. And if you were to take whole, you know, regular kale, dry it out or bake it and make a little kale chip, that's fine. But now things are changing. You know, kale is about 10% fat, maybe slightly over, and there's no added salt or sugar. But when we look at this product, we're finding out the calories are 150, the calories from fat are 110. So that's making it almost, it's like 70% fat. So they haven't added any salt to it, but we now have coconut palm sugar, we have cacao butter, and we have salt, and we have many other ingredients. So my recommendation is that if you really want the benefit of kale, eat the kale. You know, if you want the benefit of sweet potatoes, eat sweet potatoes. Don't eat fried sweet potato chips. And it's the same thing with many of these. You have to be careful. Now we're in the condiment aisle, and we'll be looking at a variety of condiments. And when it comes to condiments, the most important thing to remember is condiments are condiments. And so we use them as condiments. They're not foods. So I'm a little more liberal on condiments, or I'm willing to be a little more lenient because we're just using them to flavor foods. They're not the food. And what really matters is that we eat the food and we get the food right. And if using a little bit of a condiment helps you in enjoying the food and eating it, then I'm okay with it. Now the health guidelines still apply, but just a little more liberal about them. So if the salt is a little higher than 1-to-1 or even 2-to-1, I'll even allow up to 4-to-1 on a condiment. Or if the added sugar is a little higher than the, 5% that I've been looking for, I'm okay with it because you're only adding it as a condiment and the total picture will still meet all my guidelines. Now, one of my favorite condiments is hot sauce, and I love hot sauce, and a few of these you have to be careful. Some of them can be very high in sodium, and as we see here, this one is per teaspoon. It's not listing any calories, but it's 150 milligrams. So that, could add up over time, where if we look at this one, the calories are 0, but the sodium's 35, so it's much lower. So sometimes the guidelines, we use them not to find the perfect product, but to find the better product. So we could see which one here would clearly be the better product. But if we keep looking, and this is one of my favorites, Brother Brew Brew, and he's got this African hot pepper sauce. And of course it says gluten-free and salt-free, but remember, never believe anything, we have to check the label. So it doesn't have any calories, it doesn't have any sodium, and no calories from fat. And when we check the ingredients, it's just apple cider vinegar, water, hot peppers, garlic, and some sorted spices. So this is it. This is a great one. And of course he also has that's his regular, and he has a very hot